Yo, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. How everybody doing today? Listen, today I want to talk about why marriage is it's not good. In today's society and Western culture, it's not. It's not. I don't think it's good for men to get married around this time. Now, it would have been a whole lot different if you was married like in 2000, 90s, 80s, or anything below that, where there was a lot of traditional purposes of getting married. But now in 2024, a lot of those traditions disappeared. There's no longer no purity, especially when it comes to a woman. Is a lot of men are most likely not going to be able to find a virgin wife because majority of them will have already slept with a lot of guys, or maybe a few, all depending on how old they are. But the older they are, the more body counts they put on their body, and the more pain, the more suffering that those women been through will also impact the type of man that they want. But I know a lot of women still to this day, when I do those reaction videos and stuff, I'm just like amazed that, you still got those single moms out there who been through a lot, who claim that they know what they want, but they still asking for Mr. Six Figure guy or Mr. Right guy or the good guy. But it doesn't make any sense to me because why does a good guy has to get the worst of you? Why can't he get the best of you? I don't understand that. I truly don't. So I don't. In today's age, I don't understand why marriage, why a lot of men should get married because it just doesn't work in a man's favor. And you think about it, if you take God out of the equation and you just throw in the assets, the courts, like the things that you have to put on the table, especially for a man that he has to put on the table everything that he worked hard for, everything that he accumulated, everything that he got in his savings account, all the businesses that he got, everything, all of that has to be put on the table. And the court, a lot of times, um, favor the woman. And the man is most likely to lose everything. Especially nowadays, the divorce rates is like high, real high, high as hell now. And it's a shame that a lot of people don't want to put in the effort. They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to build with somebody. They want somebody who and there's nothing wrong with wanting to have somebody who has everything together. They're not living with their parents. They got their money right. They got their own house, their own car. There's nothing wrong with wanting that. See, the problem is that men have to work for their value. They can't just make up a number and say, "Oh, I'm a 10 on a scale from 1 to 10." Because if a man who didn't do anything, who was just sitting at home eating Cheetos and playing video games, drinking Mountain Dews, he can't sit there in his head and claim that he's a high value guy. Because if he went on YouTube, went on social media, and said, "Oh, listen, I'm a high value guy because, I just think I am," this dude would have get laughed at. He would have get talked about, made fun of, and all of that. But if a woman makes up in her mind that, hey, I'm a 10 out of 10 because I think so. Because I look good in a dress. Because I got all this money, I got all these Gucci bags, whatever, like that. They get praise. Because her value is her beauty. So they make up their own value in their head of what they think they are to society. But men can't think like that. Men have to work for their value. They have to build their paycheck up. They have to invest. They have to take care of themselves. So it's really not. And on top of that, when they do get married, he has to put all of that on the table. And um, even if he did decide to do a prenup, um, a lot of times in the court system, the prenups get challenged a lot, and that love stuff, like oh, until death do us apart, when you marry somebody, that's out the window. Because then now it's all about the money. They only care about the money now. They don't really care about you, the love, the time, the effort that you put together to make that to trying to make that marriage work. Now, I'm not saying that for all marriages. Now, there are some marriages to this day still thriving. Props out to y'all out there who still married and still got your thing going on and stuff. But for just new people getting married, or probably like around this time, like 2000s, 2019, or somewhere around that time frame, then it's like it's a sinking ship. It's not going to really work a lot in a man's favor. So I don't think marriage it's is worth it. I don't think a lot of men probably should think about that. Now, if you feel it on your heart, you're like, man, this is the man. This is the godly woman that God wants me to have. And you really, if y'all have a lot of things in common and y'all took the time to talk to a pastor or I mean, just spend time with each other and y'all know this is something that y'all going to spend the rest of your life with, regardless of how many fights or situations or cheating is a big thing. I don't know about that. If y'all cheat on each other, then that basically really cuts the bond the promise that you made to God. Um, but if you want to get married, then that's cool. But I don't think in Western culture, like in America, it's really um, is worth it. But if you decide to go to another country and get married with that's another way too. Um, I know there's probably like a lot of success stories over there, especially how the passport bros doing their thing. But you know that that's my message for today. So if you feel it on your heart, talk to God, take the time, and just think about it and pray about it. And if it works out for you, then kudos to you. Um, but honestly, the direction that America is going in, I don't see a lot of people signing up to be to get married. Um, Even with dating and stuff, it just not even nobody's really looking forward to staying with somebody for the rest of their life. It's like a temporary thing. But if you pray to God, I mean, if that's what you want to do, you want to get married, then get married. But if you don't, I advise most marriages is not going to work out. So I don't think if y'all don't come in with the right mindset into getting married, I don't think marriage is going to work out. So it's best to kind of leave that alone if you know you're not going to be able to stick with that person for the rest of your life. So if marriage is going to work out for you. If you think it's going to work out, then get married. But if not, then don't get married. But I advise men to not get married, especially how today's society is, a lot of females are not really trying to commit to that. They just want to stay Instagram models, OnlyFans models, and TikTok models or whatever. They just want to stay on the social media and get their likes and attention and don't even care about getting married. And the same thing goes for men. A lot of them don't want to get married. A lot of them want to have multiple girls. I don't believe in that. I believe in having one girl. But if that's your thing, then that's your thing. But I don't really think, a lot of people trying to sign up to get married quickly in today. But if you think marriage is for you, then marriage is for you. But if not, then stay single. So I'm just leave that here. Hey, listen, y'all hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate the love and support. Thank y'all for watching my videos, and y'all have a good Thursday. Peace.